Let's hope the game doesn't crash again. Although technically last night it crashed at a good time, because this is when I wanted it to stop. I was playing this yesterday, I already can't remember what the fuck I was doing. Bloody God, I have the worst fucking memory. Now I've got all the boroughs done and I've got all the tech points. Actually, no, I've not got all the tech points. There's still more I need to get.
You're activated. Don't get killed.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get in here when it crashed.
You're in. Now find the thing.
Something there.
No, there isn't.
You want me to bring the hammer down? Ooh, that's sexy.
You are so strange, Roach. I said Roach then.
What is going on with this?
Nothing.
That's not a hammer. This is a hammer. That.
Hit him.
I'm hooked in.
Leave it to me.
Hendrick's office. I can't remember who. Oh, Hendrick's the one who killed the journalist, I think. Or is Hendrick the dead journalist? I can't remember, but I think it is this one.
I cloned the drive, but I can't seem to read it. He's probably using a hardware security module for encryption. Without it, this will take a very, very long time. We can discuss it later. Get out of here.
Bagley? Could use some advice here.
I can decrypt it without Hendrix's master key, if you don't mind putting this project on the back burner for the next 26 years.
Sounds like it's time for seduction round 3.
Quite. Hendrix has, of course, updated his dating preferences again. Eclectic bugger, isn't he?
Oh no, it's this.
God,
The
now who
dating
does he want? A circus clown? Is he a clown guy? He's a clown guy, isn't he? I knew it!
This time he's looking for a spy. Although I don't know what kind of spy would give away their secret identity on an unsecured anonymous dating site.
I've got a spy,
Gotcha.
thankfully. What the hell's that? That's a DJ. Dismiss that, I don't need it anymore. Who's my spy? That dude.
DedSec needs you on something.
About bloody time.
Hey, heads up, you've got a date tonight. I hope you didn't throw away all those handcuffs and waterboarding tables from your old work.
That'll be a bit of waterboarding. Waterboarding. I cannot speak English. It's a good thing I swapped the spy because he's got a car ready. Although I don't like the clunky noise every time we change gear in this thing. Trying to run somebody over.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Received. Moving to intercept.
Visible car.
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
I'm terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
That's going to hurt if I drop it up there.
Remember, we need that security key to bring Jack Heath and his co-conspirators to justice.
Hello. Father of Claire. I don't know who Claire is.
All right,
Huh? Oh, yeah. I just lost something important.
I'm listening.
Sure, shall we? I've arranged something special.
Dude, it's weird.
It was so fucking unnecessary what your sir's friends did to me at that checkpoint. I'd never been manhandled like that in all my life.
That's a worry because sometimes confiscated items don't make it back to their owners.
That can't happen with this. My life depends on it. Literally.
Leave it to me.
I would be so grateful.
Care to
Why
show
not
me how
this
grateful?
party? It's going to be the encryption keys after.
Right, that was unexpected.
Well, that explains why he wanted to date a spy. He needs someone to sneak into that facility and get his security key back. Think you're up to it?
Yeah.
Encryption key of the MI6 building. Another place I've not gone yet. Dead points there, so I might get them. I'll switch to my Albion agent in a sec. Oh, I didn't know she was injured. When I finish this, I should definitely go get my medic. That's not the way to go. Okay, so apparently the tech points don't want to stay on the map. I haven't put a waypoint on anymore.
Fucking pig!
Shut the fuck up.
Hendrix's decryption key will be on a USB drive somewhere on site. Remember, it's the only way we'll be able to decrypt the proof of Heath's misdeeds.
Oh, bloody gosh, I don't even need to go that way.
There's the decryption key there.
Escape said area.
Got it.
Good work. I'll decrypt and upload the files to Cairo while you get out of there.
I'm supposed to hit his tech points before I leave. No, you're not. Yeah, I can't jump that high. Hey. Can I get out this way at least?
Incoming call from DedSec Cairo.
I don't know what to say, guys. I'm looking through Hendrix's file now. It's amazing. Wire transfers, secret bank accounts, client lists. Everything we need to nail him. Who said online dating doesn't work? I must say, it was a good little operation they had. Our corrupt little minister had the merch, and Heath had the contacts. That bastard may have friends in high places, but no one looks kindly on traitors. He is going down. The people of Egypt owe you guys a great debt of historic dimensions.
Oh, don't mention it, darling. We love helping people. Au revoir. Not too bad for a first go, if I do say so myself.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Was that a compliment?
Don't pay too much attention to Bagley's comments. Excellent job.
To a hitman, or pit woman, I should say. I need to go recruit the medic and the copper. I'll check back up.
You're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
A hideout.
Sounds
if there's
good.
more missions there, and if not, then that's the story. Game developer. Yeah. Shit. Oh, confessing all the wrong buttons. Let's see where to go. All the fucking way there. Let's see what Chaos has been doing. Let's see if he is able to stream tomorrow.
An international conspiracy to fund Egyptian terrorists by selling treasured antiquities has been uncovered by the resistance group known as DedSec. The plot implicates one of London's richest men, Jack Heath, the CEO of Evangeline's auction house and the Egyptian cultural minister. Both men are currently in custody, awaiting trial in their respective countries.
Good. Why is everyone in there?
Well, well. DedSec in the flesh. I can scarcely believe it.
We see you've been patching up holes at the NHS. You're pretty good.
I'm all right. Unfortunately, Clan Kelly was better. They stole hundreds of organs from the system before I sealed that exploit.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
If I could get them back, I would. But I can't take on the entire underworld by myself.
Yeah,
Why not?
all
That's
right.
fun.
I'll rally the comrades.
Thanks. You do this, and I'll make it worth your while. That sounded bad, but you know what I mean.
Our Grey Hat has already worked out the smuggling ring's headquarters. I'm passing the details to your optic.
I'll go have a look.
It wouldn't be the area we're right next to. Fucking hell. That is going to be a bit of a drive.
Auto drive now enabled.
Auto drive, straight into a truck. the slowest auto drive. I wouldn't mind auto drive is so you could at least
Auto drive now disabled.
You can't. So either auto drive speed or you know auto drive.
That's the vehicle you're looking for there.
You steal the vehicle. Wait, so are they saying that vehicle is technically full of organs? Steal that.
Why is this vehicle so special?
Which is definitely going to be easier said than done. There's a chance for me to go out of that exit. Just got to get up there first. They're gonna see me, but I don't really care.
Got the ride. What's next?
You should take them to a hospital, obviously. Unless, of course, you want to become very good friends with that hungry dog. You're being followed. Try and lose them. That's done it. You've gotten away.
That was easy. I like that. God pursuers. That's it. You've done it. So I'll take these to what, the furthest hospital away. Jesus. So an ambulance doesn't have auto drive. That's a tree. A lot to say when you're having incredibly long drives. I still don't think that sounds like a sadness. That sounds death. Perfectly parked.
Yes, yes, well done. I'll let the hospital staff know about this special delivery while you call our hacker friend.
Done.
Good. I can't stand queue jumpers. I'll make sure those organs get where they need to go.
You could really make a difference, you know. Join DedSec instead of sitting home on your arse.
Consider me in.
Automatically released from the hospital as soon as she's fucking recruited. I don't need a protest leader, so let's retire. Keep the hacker. If one of my people get arrested, then I'll probably just recruit the cop. Oh yeah, I was going to check the safe house. If not, to be down there to start a mission. Just see if there's anything. See if he has. I don't think there's going to be any new missions yet. Yeah, well. It's on to Clan Kelly. We hit a taxi. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm just strange. There's a paste up there. Come on, a sec. Cargo drive. Just go to the pay stop or the tech points and then get to the contact.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find our contact and get in there. If Albion know that Angel is DedSec, they won't be gentle. Wicked! Gotta put something good here.
Good old pig mask.
Now that's what I call beautification. Nice. Always
I
look
remember
forward to
put the
payday.
pig mask and everything before this game even came out. It was quite cool. Seriously, I'm fucking seeing the riot dragon. 'Cause I remember putting the pig mask and everything before this game even came out. It was quite cool. 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 It was quite Apparently I'm allowed.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
I'm always being detected. Time to go. Oh, damn, yes, let's go for a drink and play some darts. Darts first, 'cause it's hard enough playing darts in this game when you're fucking sober. Right, I was looking at my phone. Ah, fuck. I got treble, just not the treble number that I was hoping for. Treble 20. Darts in this is, it's really the second hardest darts in games that I know of. First is definitely Yakuza. Trouble again. Oh, one. Triple 90, I don't know what that led up to. I don't know. I'm shite at maths. There we go.
Bam! Nailed it! Please, no photos, no applause. Oh, alright, some applause.
Have a drink. You know, I have noticed when you're playing as a guy, he downs it all in one. But when you're a female, she drinks a bit, stops, and then carries on. So,
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
Any government that condones this should be torn down. Bastards. A body could get lost in this system and no one would ever know.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Mary fucking Kelly. What the hell does she and a gang of thugs have to do with this?
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
I can't remember who we're supposed to be looking for.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Oh, it is actually in this place.
Flying metal squid.
Wait, get off my drone. Unless this is a floor below where I just was.
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Oh, my Angel. Do that, but then... Why out of the red zone? Oh, you fucked hard. Let me guess, I won't be able to hack it because it'll say I'm too far away. Oh no, surprisingly it is letting me. You never tell these. Sometimes it says you're out of range, other times it lets you. Never understood the hacking.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
I don't get to listen to it.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the Four Corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub.
Let me guess. Back row hospital. Good thing I stayed on top of this.
Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Oh, Lord, Bagley, shut it.
I love Bagley.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Brilliant work.
That was easy. Sometimes they are really fucking difficult overtime for a piece of piss.
CTOS AI. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Jesus.
Fuck, what was that? Bastards implanted something in him. We need a closer look.
That was wrong, bud.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
I don't care what grade. It's in his neck. Are they tracking him? Monitoring him, or what?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Let's go! He must have gotten away!
Fucker! Get him before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
You fuckers!
Run, Angel! Don't give up!
They're hard to follow sometimes.
Damn, fucked up. We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Wasn't expecting that. He just... Oh, that microchip must do more than just track.
For sure. Hey, that microchip was triggered. Clan Kelly's up to some shit, and we gotta do something. Maybe we can still save Angel.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the southern incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
What the chip does, it immobilises people. Oh, 40 tech points. Curiously. Okay, so that one won't give me any tech points, but I'm sure more of them will. I need 60 to finish off the shotgun. I think it's 60. Yeah, 60 for that and 80 for that. I still need 140 tech points. Gonna be a lot of missions. Football player, I couldn't give a fuck. Ow! I got hit by an ambulance out. If it was fatal, I would have been fine. Excuse me, I need to borrow your bike.
Oh no!
Which vehicle? Lock it down.
They don't work behind the giant
He's gonna run us over. Find who's driving it. I've got nothing. I'll try over there.
Ah! Closer than I was hoping.
So, this is where those Clan Kelly boys brought Angel. Ugh, not exactly postcard material, is it?
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Oh, what's the hurry? Like some steels. Fucking course.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's what we'll do then.
Investigate the basement. I'm not sure I want to.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Oh, brilliant.
And the rubbish chute to go then. Bodies. Caitlin Lau. I remember now. Just always trying to help.
All right then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. Get over here, will you? Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Fuck, how you feeling? This guy was about to turn you into Christmas stuffing.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Hold on, I know you. Caitlin Lau, police inspector. We saw your video logs. I knew you'd be going after Mary Kelly on your own, but I didn't expect to meet you here.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're DedSec, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
No, sorry. One of our friends disappeared from the EPC. His trail led me here. Hard to believe the missing people ended up here. There's probably little left of them at this point.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding them alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
Just rest now. You've been through a lot. We'll get someone to take you somewhere safe. In the meantime, I'll look for your files after I found my friend. They sound important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Well then, all right. It's obvious, isn't it? We should work together. We're going after Mary Kelly too. It'd be stupid to pass on some help.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thanks for your help. I'm glad we're joining forces.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
And ripping the organs from their bodies. Certainly without consent. What kind of monster is Mary Kelly?
Now, shall I check these beds?
Oh, Jesus Christ, what happened to them? They're unrecognizable. Can you do a facial recognition, Bags?
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases.
Jesus.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. He knew the risks. I did too, but never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly. See if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day? Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
DedSec, Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Never thought DedSec would be getting into bed with the cops. But we're game for anything if it stops Mary Kelly.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, we all need to discuss these files and what to do next. Call everyone in to meet.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
What?
Bloody Mary Kelly. Nothing to see here, just a random person stood on a destroyed phone box. With the burps. Oh dear.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
The briefing in a minute.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable.
Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stavkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh.
What a bitch.
Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kelly's headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Wait, that dude at the back. I got
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Yeah, but you were wrong. What can guarantee us that this time will be different? That we're not wasting our time building a case? The police force is rotten, especially with Albion in charge now.
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
Will you all shut up and let me? Good old fast travel. It'd be weird when I start playing Witcher 3 again. I won't go to fast travel as much. Human rights.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Scrappy fight with an MP5. Very different. I'm happy with my hitman. Oh. I keep saying hitman, it's hitwoman. Ah, someone can jump over there. Volleying. Cargo drone. This game would be so much harder if it didn't have cargo drones. It's getting into places so easily. That must be a fun challenge at some point. Try and do the game without using cargo drones. This is why I don't even need the cargo drone to get in this time. I do know how to way in. I'm not a way in, I know a way I can get the spider bot in. That is the word I'm looking for. It's even telling you.
Security here is state of the art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the hell? She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
Kelly's definitely scum.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, wanker? Stupid git.
Where did that come from?
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
On the bright side, she didn't bind you with one of her microchips. She probably knew you'd have killed yourself before obeying her.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
There's no cameras in here to make this any fucking easier. Going down here, there's going to be a shit ton more upstairs. It's slightly more difficult doing this for the spider bot. Okay, that's going in. The camera or drone, this is 20 times easier. Drone or a spider? Not spider, camera.
Roger! Yes!
Look at the state of you. What you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life.
Back to nothing.
Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line. I can't live like this anymore. No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you.
Stabby, stabby. Oh no. Ship kills them.
Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to their venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
It's that initiative I'm smelling, Peter. Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane.
He's a terrible
How did Mary
bitch.
get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
She's using the implanted chip as a control mechanism, a deterrent to disobedience. Step out of line and she sells your organs instead.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
In the area. New mask and a bit of money. Got a chapter completed.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What do we have, Bags?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
I've got options then.
I've marked both on your optic.
That one will get me more tech points. But also, as a mission there, dismiss. Why the fuck would I want a transient? Yep, side mission at the safe house. There's one Caitlin now gives us. Let's get Discord up.
I guess.
Next time it has a load screen of the message chaos. That's what Caitlin Lau wants.
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
Will do.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Crownbaggers. I mean, never to call him that again. Destroy the something crates. Crates are in from Cairo. Pick them up and get them to FMP until distribution is set. Keep your noses out of it. No sampling. You'll get your share later. Tran in town to broker a new deal. Oh, fuck it up. It must be drugs of some kind then. Something about sampling.
Clan Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
I believe I've heard of that. Some new
Kronos
dark web
X.
party drug, no?
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
I'll bet. And how many people have to die for it?
Well, the phrase Finsbury New Project keeps popping up in their comms, if you'd like to take a look into it.
The hell are you? I'm a getaway driver.
I'm willing to work. I'll do anything, really. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
What the fuck are you, a D-list performer?
Here's something fun. I was doing one of my routine head counts, and it turns out one of you is completely unaccounted for. Probably kidnapped.
Shit!
Quite. Fortunately, I took a look through our ever-expanding enemies list, and I think I've identified the culprit. Finding him should lead us to our missing operative.
Will do.
Eric something has been kidnapped. It's the collection. Obviously just off screen. Yeah, let's buy them. Change up our outfit every so often. They're hideous. They've been added. It's the exact same shop.
I've taken the liberty of perusing the shipping manifests. Clan Kelly took possession of 3 crates originating from Cairo.
Stuffed full of Kronos X, I'm sure. Let's trash them. That way, Clan Kelly's got nothing left to sell.
About that, the crates have some kind of trap mechanism that releases nerve gas when tampered with. Surprisingly creative security measure. Normally they rely on burly lads with sacks of doorknobs.
Shit. So we need to destroy them without touching them. Okay, I can figure that out.
So can I. Ah, so close. So destroy without getting close to them. So definitely not getting close to them.
That's the lot. That'll make the streets marginally cleaner. Get out of there.
Already am.
Well, the supply is taken care of, but the supply line is still functional.
I can help with that. Clan Kelly gets their Kronos X out of Cairo through a broker. Abby Tran. I found out through an informant that she accompanied the latest shipment.
Then we might be able to find her at the shipyard.
We need to keep that rubbish off the streets.
That was surprisingly easy.
This is the shipyard where Clan Kelly received the Kronos X. Time to find Abby Tran and make sure she doesn't broker any more deals.
I've looked into this drug. It was developed for the military. In low doses, it heightens reflexes, lowers response times, turns soldiers into killing machines.
Fuck me. You know what? I bet Clan Kelly wasn't even gonna put it on the streets. They were probably making some super thug army.
I would like to listen to dialogue. Oh, it's the kidnapper. That must be something new. I don't remember kidnappers being in this before. Yeah, I took your job. The bloody protest leader. I just got rid of my protest leader. A lot of crashing. I never claimed to be a good driver, especially in this game.
You should be able to find Abby Tran somewhere nearby.
She's inside, definitely.
Time to put an end to Abby Tran's dealings with Clan Kelly. Take her out.
Okay, so that didn't actually kill her. That's
Not letting this one get away.
Here we go outside. That doesn't help.
Yeah, they're long gone. Giving up.
Come on, quicker.
Well, Abby Tran won't be brokering any drug shipments in that state.
Great work. Kronos X was on the verge of becoming a huge problem. You've saved lives by keeping it off the streets.
That, plus we've thrown a spanner in the works by cutting Clan Kelly off from their supplier. It'll help this city too.
We're not done by a long shot. But this is a step in the right direction.
New mask. A bit of money. Horographer, I think. Let's go hack our kidnapper. cars I've stolen in this game. Don't be a lot though.
The kidnapper is nearby, carrying on with some unseemly new associates. You should be able to find our missing operative's location on his optic.
I'm surprised I'm in range. He's a novelist. Her sister was killed by Operative Cindy Jones.
GPS analysis complete. I've got a bead on our kidnapped operative.
Send me those location deets.
So if you kill innocents, or you just kill people basically, Clan Kelly or Albion, their relatives kidnapped me. Yeah.
Our kidnapped operative is here. Mind the hench people on your way in.
I was literally going to say rescue how.
No need to be a dick about it. DedSec has pissed off a lot of people.
I want to stand up here and shoot people.
Hey, dickhead!
Sounds like gunfire. Bollocks. Oh, that was my fucking first aid person. Shit. Is she actually dead, or is she just going to be knocked out for a bit? She's there. Okay, I'm confused. Is she dead or not? Why is my team being weird? It says she's there, so she's not dead. I ain't got a clue. There's not another job there. So let's do this one and get some more tech points. Gap in the armor.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Brilliant. Those mercs wouldn't be able to control the city without Cass. But we can't half-ass this. I hope you have a good plan.
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Something that, like, heading to Tidus or Tidus Park, I ain't got a clue. When you actually follow her long enough, does she actually go there and do, like, does she go to the park and actually listen to music? 10-team briefing. Excuse me.
Let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Wasn't fooled back then, and I'm still not now.
It is. So that's 2 reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
Yeah, why would there be pressure?
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Tonbridge Basin. Oh god, somebody left me an Uber. I can't drive to save my life, but that's just... I don't know how that car didn't just T-burn.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Right, let's say hello.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, he's certainly paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Yep.
We go. Jump over. Almost gonna go wrong when you break into this place. Nothing's ever this easy.
The man's got a proper setup here. How are we gonna bypass it?
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Will do.
Shotgun pointed at the door.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
Music for the copyright.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
So how does it the other side? Really glad I wasn't in the water. It could have been quite painful if I didn't. Bomb.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Yeah, right. Try more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Just listen. Albion's on its way. So your priority right now is to fucking run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Wow, thanks. But we know. Why else do you think I'm here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
All right, get this straight now. We want your help stopping Cass. He's behind the bombings, and he tried to end us.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fucking think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No! Move it!
Run, perhaps? It's an option, isn't it?
Shit!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fuck me.
Control to units. Suspect is swimming away.
Oh. Seems like
Does
the
this
easiest
make
way.
me a captain? Can I marry people
On the move. Maintaining visual.
It's me on the red area it was.
Control, I've lost the target.
And then it just comes to a dead end. Stop here though. Yep.
Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
Ooh.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Good to know.
right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Who's that working with a nice bloke? Tower of London. So yeah, we're gonna have to switch to my Albion person. So give me another 20 tech points. I still only need 84. Oh, nice. I don't get how some people you can only have these sort of weapons, but others it lets you have any. I prefer that one. So I can only have assault rifles. I'll just have it with both assault rifles. I don't want to retire. I just want to.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Will do, Bags. As we get around to the front side
If
of
we're
the
lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
It's going to take me high enough. Says you have to run around the front to get in. Oh. There we are. Going in round the back. Got invisibility, or the AR cloak, I think it's actually called. Why am I only getting this information now?
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Well, that fucks with it.
Sorry, have we met?
Of course we haven't. Can't run or it. The AR cloak runs out quicker. Boom.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Oh, this isn't going to go well.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You certainly know an awful lot about Nigel Cass.
Yeah. I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius.
So
And I
can't
was
use
just
AR.
a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Oh, for God's sake.
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
I don't trust Merc to trigger happy fingers either. I don't know what the latter results in a lot more casualties. Just something I don't like about them. Drones aren't great. I'm not sure if it's the I heard someone saying DedSec was being customs. They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Grand.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
There's some parts of this city that are just woodworking faster with some heavy boots.
Sure I can guess.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Let's see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS-001, Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Good Lord, our Nigel does have issues. And now all of London is trapped in his little psychodrama.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
How's it going? Seemed a bit tense.
Why is that work? Cams can use to distract guards. Can they?
No, I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project is delayed for
Get out of the way.
I don't know how.
I'm gonna have to shoot my way out.
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch, so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
He definitely has a fucking god complex.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
I need an exit, pronto.
The catacombs, fam.
Catacombs. Okay, so I can use the cloak now at least. What's up, T-Church? Not doing too bad today. Apart from the incredibly shitty weather. What about you, though?
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Sounds like he plans to launch Themis ASAP. And from the way he was talking, I don't think it's the sort of genie that goes back in the bottle.
Oh god, this place is going to be a fucking maze. Something else some Destiny 2 stuff. Not a game I've ever played. I get like that with some games though. Not many games I've been playing that I've just stopped.
Damn.
Fuck, that's the way I came down. I need to get in there, I think. How do I get in there?
What the hell?
When did we turn to a horror game?
I don't like this one bit.
Neither do I. It definitely reminds me of Witcher for some reason. Reminds me of the sewers underneath Novigrad.
What was that?
As above, so below. Oh, what's up, salad? Yeah, I've never seen that before. First time chat. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. Shows how much I know about the fucking things I use.
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
I'm always full of scheming.
Yeah, no, I know.
I blame the fucking
Yep.
No.
Oh, yeah?
Attend the briefing. Let's go back to my Hitman. Do you know, T-Church, I've actually figured out what I'm going to do when I do start playing Witcher 3 again. I've come up with a game plan. Admittedly, it's probably not a very good one, but it's a game plan. That's the safe house.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready.
More side missions. So are we doing these first?
Ready for more police work? I was able to intercept a Clan Kelly laptop. It's full of Clan Kelly accounting data. Substantial amounts have been diverted to an unrelated account.
Nice. Someone's stealing from those evil fucks. We should find out who. They sound like our kind of people.
You may be right. I believe Bagley has a lead. Good luck.
When doesn't Bagley have a lead? There's my assassin. She's a captive accountant.
There's one other computer connected to the same network. It's at the old canal warehouse.
In this game, it takes you from one side of the map to the other constantly. I would need to hijack that camera. Something down here.
Hell.
How many cars I've stolen in this?
There's a mysteriously large number of Kelly goons hanging around this derelict gas plant. You'd think at least one of them would pick up a broom.
There must be more going on here, right? Let's find whoever's responsible for that money leak.
Let's just borrow this. So whatever I need is in this building. Around the other side. I guess I need a spider bot as I hit those two people because they didn't move. I've never claimed I was a good driver. This just proves it. Try and go up this way. I'm so gonna get shot to pieces. Oh, shit.
I doubt the Kellys trust her up like that to get their Cub Scout knot tying badges. Her optic sync log suggests that this is our thief.
She might be. She might also be a huge trap. Let's be careful.
I don't even know if I can rescue people using the spider bot. I'm not climbing all the way over. Fuck.
Looks good. I'm moving on.
Get that camera. Cause some trouble. When they're on box against them. Doing very, very well. Hijack that. I can't even shoot that high, so why the fuck was he shooting me? There's Nobody here for me to even shoot.
All clear here. I'm gonna check somewhere else.
That's the fun of doing everything stealthy.
Oh, they're gone. Well, I feel like a right knob.
Do I have to actually sneak in here, or do I have to get all the fucking way up there? I see a way to blow the doors or anything. I should have saved one of them drones. That one's inside. Oh, fuck us all the way up there. Drones, I can shoot that. I can then use, then I can get in. You can shoot at it disabled. Quite beyond that. I already lost it. Where the fuck was it? I don't know if this is going to work. Does it work? Generally surprised that works. So he's having the visibility closed. No place to hide there if one come after me.
Now she owes us. You did all right, I suppose.
Squad safety. She's just too far away. She's right there.
Thank you. I was about to get the Clan Kelly P45. No gold, just lead. But I'm done with all of it. Organized crime, London.
Before you go, why not pass the torch? Tell us how you managed to steal from Clan Kelly.
Sure. Clan Kelly's laundering their dirty money into cryptocurrency. A lot of it.
Go on then.
I set up a keylogger to capture the passwords I needed to hijack the operation. Divert all the cash out of their crypto wallets.
That's great. Thanks, mate. And don't worry, we'll bleed them dry.
You can dry as long as I get to keep the fucking money. Good there, T-Church. You're very quiet. Say cheese. I had cheese earlier.
The accountant's keylogger with the Kelly account passwords is at the Spine. Clever nickname. You might need a spider bot when you get there.
Right then, let's go investigate.
So let's travel to the bank. There's National Yawn Day. Seems T Church has left.
A rather obvious Clan Kelly shell company is an office here. The keylogger will be in there, along with a bunch of twitchy heavies with bugger all to do all day.
So you wouldn't recommend wandering through the front door?
I mean, I would for my own personal amusement, but I doubt you'd find being dead nearly as much fun. Plus, there is an extensive network of grids that a spider-bot could navigate.
Okay, I'll have a look around.
Destiny 2. I don't know much about Destiny. I just thought it was like some online shooter or something. Destiny's never been my sort of game. You're not, you stupid ass boy. I don't want to hold. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. I just know that I'm climbing up. This is why I need the spider bot. I don't want my spider box. This has got the upgraded jump and everything. Shit. How the fuck did the spider bot not break? You really thought it would have broken after falling that far? I've got to do all that again. Edge. Not fall off this time.
There's the keylogger. Just need the data now.
I've got to climb all the fucking way back down. It's easier to get down than it was to get up.
Alright, I've got the Clan Kelly passwords. Now let's get out of here.
Take it to the bank.
Looks like the money's being kept in air-gapped servers at the Bank of England. Only way to access it is in person.
You mean we need to physically, like, go rob the Bank of England?
Correct. If you're going to rob a bank, you might as well rob a heavily fortified national treasury. That's what I always say. At least it is now.
Fair enough. As I said, when I do get around to playing Witcher 3, I've got a game plan for how I'm going to do it. Yeah. I think if I played it all at once, like the 100+ hours, I'd definitely fucking get burnt out on it.
Once we access the money, I'll need to pass it through some clone accounts so they can't trace it. After that, you can do what you like. Give it to the victims, donate it to charity, dump it all in a big bath and roll around in it going tra-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, that first one. Thanks, Bags. Shit. I can't believe we're really about to do this. I mean, I've been saying fuck banks for years, but this? Whoa.
Stop looking at me, you bitch. I don't even know if I can do this with a spider bot or not.
I'm in the server room, Bags.
You can access the air-gapped servers through one of those terminals.
I really hope I can do this with a spider bot. If not, I'm gonna cry. I don't trust those things. Fuck you, game. Why you gotta do this to me? This is definitely not going to be easy. Oh, don't want to do that.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Okay, so it's now got into that room apparently. That doesn't help. I don't think there's a camera in that room. I don't want to take my spider bot out that room either. There's one. So I'm going to go back out again. Something there.
Alright, I'm in.
Oh, you.
And they know it. Shit.
Fuck.
This might get dicey.
Watch the perimeter.
Moving in.
I don't think this will actually turn into a giant fight. who runs
The
me up and
transfer
back.
is underway, but I need more time.
I'm gonna head up there. That's probably the best cover. I'm getting a lot of money out of this. Never can't keep it all.
We are roughly at the halfway point. Stay the course.
Reload.
Nearly there. Try to survive a bit longer.
Easier said than done, apparently.
Transfer complete.
Hell yes! Now let's get the fuck out of here.
I got a lot of armor. I basically just got back.
I managed to divert some of those funds to our coffers. Never know when it might come in handy.
Woo! Shit, that was amazing.
Yes, your adrenaline was spiking worse than a skydiving cokehead. I believe that's what they call a gambler's rush.
Nah, it's not gambling when you know you can pull it off. I know helping people and fucking with Clan Kelly often intersect, but I have to say, this one feels especially good.
All that money, I only got fucking $2 grand. Like a bit of a rip-off. There's more side missions. Where is the...
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready.
It'll be a while, Bags. I want to do all these missions like Caitlin Lau seems to be giving me.
DedSec, I got a call about a possible kidnapping. I'll send you the caller's info. Sounded like it was connected to something big. We have a real chance to seek justice here.
Yeah, alright. I'll rally the comrades.
My phone never shut up. Change your heart.
No, listen. Just calm down. There's no point, no?
Talk to said contact about the said kidnapping. Oh, outside. It was good.
I've never been one to avoid what anyone else, especially when they're shoving it down your fucking throat and forcing you to use their way because it's there. Sean, I just can't handle this right now.
Who the fuck are you? You're a hitman. Won 2 million lottery in 2019. Not bad.
Word is you're looking for DedSec.
No bloody way. You're DedSec?
Well, I hate labels, don't you? What do you need?
Well, my friend and I are in a jam. We got involved with an activist, visionary type who wants to transform the city or whatever. Honestly, I joined for the mind-blowing parties. Problem is, the parties and big ideas have transformed into, well, murdering people.
What do you mean?
I know it sounds batshit crazy, but she's holding my friend captive. Please, find her before it's too late. There is no telling what this lunatic will do next.
All right. I'm sure something can be done. I will pass it along. Take care.
His friend's been kidnapped, all you can say is take care. That's nice, I'd say.
Any help here, Bagley?
Yes, it checks out. SMS history corroborates what they told us, and I've been able to trace the location of that last text message to its sender.
I'm still there.
Let's take a look-see then.
Pushing the coordinates now.
This was a hitman you can unlock, you know, when you unlock their region. What is it? That one. I think that's the hitman I unlocked the first time I played it. Oh yeah, it helps me actually go to where I need to go. Why am I always doing hostage rescues? After playing this, it will be actually fun to go back to Witcher. So I can run around and kill everybody.
That's her. Get her out of here.
Oh, fucking cars. Seriously, it's all the fucking way over there? Fuck that. This is the old-fashioned way.
Let's not make this more unpleasant than it has to be. Was that a gunshot?
Of course it was a fucking gunshot. Kill by a fucking spider. Let's go further down. I love all the British insults in this game.
That sounds like gunfire.
Really?
Get ready.
Get her out.
All you do is take 2 steps away and it says you're losing them.
I had to. I'm not sorry.
Why would you be sorry? Because you can jump through a window. I guess you can't jump over that. Come on, man. Can't go fucking 2 foot away from it.
Seems like you got away.
I'm gonna kill by a taxi.
She's had those maniacs stuff a bomb in a vehicle. Fuck! No one was supposed to get hurt. Royal Courts of Justice, please stop her.
Time to move. The law courts are always filled with people. If we don't get there soon, who knows how many people will be killed.
Okay, the bomb at the Royal Courts of Justice. It was Parliament that was easy to understand. Especially now
I could have walked, but that wouldn't have been as much fun.
Go away. Look in your back. And he just pulls me off the back, punches me, then leaves me alone.
Remember, you're looking for a van stuffed with explosives that are probably as stale as a one-legged mule in an abusive relationship. So if you get into a firefight, try to steer around the bullets.
Stellar advice, Bagley.
I should probably mention that the bomb is armed and currently ticking down to detonation. So I would hurry up, unless you're curious about what it'd be like to become an oily pink mist.
I love Bagley. Drive the bomb into the Thames. Let's get round to it first. Other side of... I'll say Parliament. Thames, the Thames, I don't know, people say a different one. Oh, fuck you, game.
Fuck. I see the vehicle, but there are people nearby. If this doesn't go well, it's gonna be the bad kind of messy.
Yeah, I don't think that would jump high enough for that. We're not gonna have enough fucking time to do this. For God's sake. that.
Got the ride. What's next?
Oh, I don't really care what you do with it. If you wanted to avoid casualties, you could drop it in the river, I suppose. Up to you.
Not enough time. Minute 30. What other time is driving slowly?
Tell me someone got that on video.
Well, I wouldn't crow about it just yet. Her group won't pack it in after one failed attack. They'll be back.
Fuck me.
Where to get rid of a van? Home and hosed.
The world doesn't know. Why else hasn't Europe come in and intervened? They don't know people starving.
I don't need to go for this one. Trafalgar Square. Locate the bomb van in the city.
I see the vehicle. I'll try to defuse it without setting the fucking thing off. It's fucking off!
Now that I know what kind of bomb we're dealing with, I can defuse it remotely. All you have to do is stay close enough to it that you'll be reduced to savoury jam if it goes off. Any questions at this stage?
Will do.
I didn't know I needed a vehicle for this. Yeah, it's going to reset before I get close enough. Just for the rest of this mission, we're driving around in the sound of bombs. Some bombs are just crashing into the back of it. As you do.
Alright, it's defused. Now we need to find Enid, or there will be more bombings. Got any leads, Bagley?
Would you believe that Enid's entire schedule was left on the vehicle's onboard computer?
Remind me not to sync my playlist to vehicles I'm rigging to explode.
Word of warning. You've got more than a terrorist leader to worry about. There are several armed explosives on the site. I'm pushing her current location to you now.
Destroy or neutralize the explosives. Neutralize that person. We can drop one of our own bombs on her head. Up his head. Oh, actually, that wasn't paying attention. I'm back at the building site.
This is the building site Enid Grimwood is running her terrorist activities out of. Time to work, operative. Bombs or Enid. Take your pick.
Bombs are not in good places to pick up. That was the wrong button. worked. That is definitely way too big to get in there. I wonder.
Look out!
I'll drop one even next to it, but still blow it up. Nope. Let's try that. That's this one. This one seems more explosive. Nothing suspicious here. There's what's the name? Towards that. This door's open. For them to leave that alone, and I can try and get the bomb again. So now I can just use that to blow it up.
Destroyed in a safe, if not terribly spectacular way.
Well, that I didn't even have to go into the area.
Bombs destroyed, bomb-laying psychopath out of commission. I think we can put a line through this one.
DedSec, I hereby declare the Enid Grimwood case closed. Well done.
Thank you.
It's really rather frustrating. The only way anything gets done anymore is if people go out there and bypass the system entirely. I'll be as happy as anyone when Albion and the like are off the streets. But things won't be back to normal until the rule of law is restored.
Or can I go back to the story?
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready.
We can start in a minute back, because Caitlin doesn't seem to have any more missions right now.
Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome. But what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break into Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Can't imagine why. Oh boy. I'll get there, then switch to my Albion person. Almost forgotten, I literally just said it. So it's almost like it knows that I want to swap to that character. Chaos gets in touch tomorrow.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
This had better be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
That was strange.
This is going to be really easy. This is going to turn into a giant gunfight. Hard to say which.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the micro-drone will be in there somewhere.
Oh boy. No, 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 no.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Nice and slowly. This is going to jump into the water to get out of the red area. No, I'm still in the boat. Do you know how to sit down, don't you? God's sake.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Tidus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Belly of the beast. Which will give me another 20 tech points. Obviously stay as my Albion person.
the police state! London's a war zone!
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your
Renegade
location.
Judge. The fuck? Arranges armed escorts to dangerous locals. I might have to go do this when I finish this. I'm curious. Still here, teacher.
We've successfully trialled our first micro drone, and it's officially as cute as the Dickens. I've decided to name it
Appreciate
Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See, school's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
Oh, this was such a dumb idea to fucking hijack that drone. I'm gonna die. Let's put it bluntly. I am going to die. Come on, hack it before they come around this corner and see me. Oh, fucking course. Oh, fuck. Oh, double fuck. Of course, I'm out of range. I always said I hate this game. No.
Unfucking believable.
Didn't see a thing.
Get off your bloody phone. You don't look familiar.
Not supposed to look familiar. If you're here, teachers, why is there only I've got one view? So the counter don't work half the fucking time. Lay down.
Look round for anything named Themis.
On it.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
I have a spider bot. No, I don't. I didn't bring it with me. Edge. Go the fuck away.
you'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
On it.
Steady nerves, that's me fault.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. That doesn't sound right. But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, they'll like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Themis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad. Yeah, they'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure, and there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
Let's get into that room. I can't do anything with that. I'm not sure what it wants me to do. I can't interact with that. Oh, I get it. I was meant to actually bypass the lasers. I'm done.
All right, Sebastian. This is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Who the fuck's Sebastian? Was that what the name of the drone?
Now for the maiden voyage of our micro-drones.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick.
Oh, these have got to avoid the fucking wind. Avoid the wind of it. Don't kill me, destroys the drone. I guess over there my drone will be mounted. Oh, fuck, you get as many tries as you want.
Right then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection.
Am I actually a micro drone right now? I'm confused. I'm assuming the micro drone inside that tower thing you have to hack into in the spider drone. Quite me on it though. Oh, sweet Jesus. A lot of these things. Where did that Jeremy thing come from? What the fuck? I'm getting a conversation with Jeremy. Oh, I think, yeah, I think something I need to follow these, I hope I'll say pipes then, I'm not sure what to call it, it's wiring maybe? If I die now, it's going to be so annoying all the way back there.
There are the cores. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful. Proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day!
Look at all the Themis files we've got obtained. Some of them made the English.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, LifeScore, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it! The life score algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works?
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a life score algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Bloody hell.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the life score data, and Themis is done.
My God. All right.
Am I gonna get attacked down here?
Dan.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now.
Why haven't I actually get attacked?
This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji? I want them all. They made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more life score, no more Themis. You did it.
We couldn't have done it without your help, Hamish. Next time Nigel Cass starts causing trouble, we might just have to call on you again.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0?
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Albion chapter completed. So 40 more just to unlock everything. If I do that, there's nothing there. Infiltrator. I should have find these people, especially this judge, because I'm really curious. I don't even use this judge, I'm just curious.
You look like the sort who might want to take back their city.
Are you DedSec? Oh, thank God. I need your help.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
I've been volunteering for an unregistered charity. They help undocumented immigrants get away from the deportation squads. But lately, I can't get in touch with anyone we've helped. I'm worried that something happened to them.
Intriguing. Why don't you let us look into it for you? Make sure everyone's on the straight and narrow.
I traced her message history, and her charity contact was texting her from a known Clan Kelly hideout.
There's a lot of adjectives I'd reserve for the Kellys, but charitable is not among them. They must be up to something.
Indeed. Pushing you the location so you can investigate.
I'll change someone. Doesn't look like I've got top team. Stoned out her head in that picture.
I hope this isn't a bad time, but we need your particular skill set for something.
Let's get to it then.
I've got plenty of time to do that. I might get these two people. I might stop. I'm feeling a bit tired. Didn't sleep the best last night.
As we expected, a full-blown Clan Kelly operation. Looks like they're detaining undocumented immigrants on site for some reason. Suggest you rescue whoever's being held here and then contact our friend.
Will do.
Pastable burst. There must be a way up to the roof. Also, that must be, no matter what the fuck is it. I'm blind, I missed it. Can't get in that way. I've been around the entire fucking place and I've not seen anything. There's a lot of Clan Kelly in here. I guess we're going to do this guns blazing. Oh,
there they are. Careful, Clan Kelly might be willing to kill them rather than let them escape.
Ah,
well, that was a spectacular cock-up. Operation scrubbed.
I didn't even know she was holding him hostage. I just ran up to him. Fuck. I'm assuming that means I've lost the ability to recruit what's her name, that judge. Oh, she's still there, but she dislikes me. Also, I forget her, I can use the bailout. And then she's also got the bailout and she's a cop. Oh, fuck it. Try and find this person. I'm just gonna see what this person, like, see what they have, skills they have, and I'm just gonna stop that. Oh, God. Still unsure about tomorrow. As I said, it depends how Chaos is feeling. So she's an infiltrator.
Don't got time to chat, gotta keep moving.
What's her story, Bagley?
She's certainly popular. Not only does she have an active arrest warrant, but the Kellys have a bounty on her head. Actually, that's the opposite of popular, isn't it?
Mate, what do you have to do to piss off that many people?
Good question. You could dig around and see what turns up.
I'll probably do that next time I play. So she's an infiltrator. She's not. Yeah, I'm going to end it here because I'm really fucking tired today. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. Thursday. Not sure if I'm streaming Thursday. So Friday I might be playing this again. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching.